Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you the book stand option. There's two ways to kind of, like, you have this stand, which is just a standard monitor stand you put at the bottom of the monitor, and then it sits on this. Or you can actually remove this and you can just tilt the neck back and it'll have a books, it'll be like a book stand. So, yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna do something extra for you guys. I'm actually gonna show you how to activate the book stand option. When I got it from out of the box, because the hinges were actually cold, so what I had to do is I actually I just let the monitor run on the stand, yeah, on the stand, and then after about an hour the hinges got warmer, and then once they're warmer, what you can do is it's more easier to bend back. But the thing is, you can't use one hand because, I don't know, it just feels like you're gonna break it. So use two hands and make sure you're careful, very careful, when you fold it back. And just trust me, it won't break as long as you use two hands. Okay. So here's the monitor. Yeah, and then book stand is, we're actually gonna flip this over like so. Okay, so when you actually get the thing out of the box, separate it, then you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to connect the stand, and then you screw it in. But if you want the book stand option, you just gotta, I've gotta use two hands of this. Okay, so when you get it out of the box, it's gonna be like that, alright? And then you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to connect the stand, you know, because that's what all monitors are like, and then you'll be like, screw it in with your screwdriver. You'll be like, oh yeah, okay. Second option is book stand option. It's pretty cool. Don't bother connecting the stand. Here's the neck. I want you to use two hands. If you use one hand, it feels like you're just gonna break it, and I don't think anyone wants to break a brand new monitor. So, two hands. And when you get out of the box, you'll be like, oh man, this is so hard. It feels like it's gonna snap. It's gonna snap. No, because it won't snap. But if you're really scared about actually breaking it, what you can do is actually just run the monitor for about an hour. Then the hinges will get warmer. See the metal bits? They'll get warmer. And it'll be easier to fold it back. So I'll illustrate. Like so. That's pretty, goes at a pretty good angle, I gotta say. And yeah, that's how you activate the bookstand option. You wanted a higher love, I provided. You want my vibe, why did you find it? You wanna be together with me for eternity. Alright, so here's what my current setup is like. I just got my monitor. I just use it as an external monitor. So here's what it. And then that's what it looks like. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the minimum and the maximum brightness and contrast. Because I know this has like a 30 million to 1 contrast dynamic ratio. I've actually modified the camera settings so it looks like what I see in real life. 0 brightness contrast. I'm gonna set contrast to 100. I'm gonna set the brightness to 100. Contrast, I'm gonna leave it at 100. And now I'm gonna set the brightness to 0. Alright, so there's one problem, and I want to address it now with this monitor. So when you first plug in your monitor to your computer and then you run it, you might get this black borders around the actual display, just a box, and in the middle is going to be your display. So here's what I actually want you to do. Alright, this will fix the problem. I want you to go to the bottom right of the computer and you'll see this picture here. It says, it's like a red background, it says ATI. Right click it and click Catalyst Control Center. And I actually forget what the option is, but if you ever like, if it comes up like this, just click everything until you find like a slider thing at the top, like a slider thing up here, and then just drag that and it'll scale the display so there's no more black stuff around. Is that racist? No, it's not racist. Just click through everything and then eventually you'll see something like this, so it'll be like a slider. And then you can just drag it, and then it'll like scale the display so you won't have any more black borders.